morning everyone. Welcome to this video. After exam, we are again resuming our classes. As before exam, we are started with chapter 5. That is applying formatting effects in MS PowerPoint. So student, first of all, we will revise how to open MS PowerPoint. I think you all are clear about it. How to open MS PowerPoint. Click on the start menu and then go on all programs and then MS Office folder. You have to search the MS Office folder. Here you will get MS Office, Microsoft Office PowerPoint. Then we will open with the Microsoft PowerPoint. In this chapter, first of all, we learned about the Slide Master. So I already explained you about the Slide Master in the previous video. For revising it, please watch the previous video also. Today I am going to explain you about the changing of the background color. How to change the background color of a slide. How can you change the background color? Can you see the background color is white here? By default it is white. But you can change the background color of your slide. How you will change the color? Let me show you. For this, you will click on the background style button present in the background group on the design tab. Can you see all the tabs here? Here the home tab, insert tab, design tab, animation tab, slideshow, review and view. So where we have to go? We will go in the design tab. So student, we will click on the design tab. After clicking on the design tab, you have to click background styles. Okay student, can you see the background styles? Here it is the button present here that named by background style. So now you have to click on the background style button. Here are the different types of backgrounds are available by default. If you want to select background from these default background options, then you can select. Otherwise, you can create your own background color also by selecting the format background button. By clicking on the format background button, a format background dialog box will appear in front of you. Can you see this? This is a format background dialog box. Here so many options for styling your background. आपके पास यहाँ पे बहुत सारे ऑप्शन हैं कि आप बहुत तरीके से डिफरेंट वेज में अपने बैकग्राउंड को कलर कर सकते हैं. इट मीन्स उसको स्टाइलिंग दे सकते हैं. लाइक if you want to fill a solid color, then you can select a color from here. Here solid fill is already selected. You can choose your color according to your need. Just like I selected the green one. So your slide is now of color green. Can you see at your background of slide there is a green color. Now the next is gradient fill. There is another way to style your background is a gradient fill. If you click on the gradient fill, there are more options. Here you can change your background like this, a more attractive way. You can change the pattern also, rectangular pattern like this. Can you see this image in a rectangular form? It means the shadow of the colors are in the form of rectangle. So student, this is how you can change your background. We'll go again to learn more options here. So students, see that there is a one option is picture or a texture fill. So student, you can also insert picture in your background. For example, let me show you. So many texture are also there. The default texture are there. You can select these texture also in your background. Can you see this? The changes are happening in your background. And you can also insert a picture in your background. For picture, I have so many pictures in, maybe it is in pictures folder. Let me see if pictures are there. Oh, these are the personal pictures. Let me show you more another pictures. In photos, there is no picture or default pictures. Let me see some pictures. Those are, there is no simple pictures. I think maybe it is in desktop. Let me see. Photos. No, these are all my personal pictures. So if there is any picture that not belong to, let me see in D drive. There is no picture in D drive. Okay, media, maybe I have some pictures with me, like Gadwali Kholi type picture is there. Okay, so here I selected a picture. Now close. So see, a picture in a background of a slide. So there are so many options. You can have a picture in your background. You can have color styling in your background. You can have the texture in your background. You can have the different type of shadows of colors in a background. So there are more ways to style your background to make your presentation more attractive. So students, we learned about how to enhance our background. Now the next topic we will learn today one more thing, student, we will learn how to insert a table in a slide or in your presentation. So for this, first of all, I am inserting a new slide. You all are aware about it, how to insert a slide. In home tab, there is an option, new slide option. I will click on the new slide option. A new slide will appear in front of you. So student, let me show you how to add a table in your presentation. For this, you have to click on the insert tab. Can you see this? This is a insert tab. So I will click on this insert tab, and then there is the option table. Can you see this? Table option is there. I will click on the table option. Either I can select the table from here. Can you see this? When I am dragging the table like this, it is also appearing in our slide. Or you can click on insert table button. Click on the insert table button. Here you can type the number of columns, like vertical columns. So for example, I want to have a 6 columns in my table, and I want to add at least 7 rows in my table. So I filled the number of columns and rows in this dialog box. This is an insert table dialog box that comes after clicking on the insert table from the insert tab option. Is it clear? Now I will click on the OK button. As I clicked on the OK button, the table will appear in front of us in a slide. So it's very easy to insert a table in a slide. Or also you can format your slide. Whenever a table inserted in a slide, this type of menu will come in front of you to decorate your table according to your need, to format your table, to style your table as you want. So many tools are there to represent your table in a more attractive way, in a more colorful way that will enhance your presentation. So students, this is how you can add a table in a presentation. So we learned about how to insert a table in a presentation. One more thing I want to explain you about the alignment. I explained in the worksheet also. I given a question related to worksheet. So I would like to clear you about the alignment. What is alignment? Alignment is a representation of text or setting a margin of a text actually. There are 4 types of alignment. For example, I am writing something like this. So where I want to align these, I want to select these for this first, and now I want to align it right side. It is already left aligned. This is left aligned, where the text is aligns toward the left. Second is center aligned. Can you see this? This is center aligned. The text will be in the center of the slide. This is called center alignment. The next one is right alignment, where the text will shift it towards the right side of the window or the slide. And one more thing is justify. Justify is a type of alignment where the left and right margins are equal. That type of alignment is called justify alignment. So student, can you see this? This is left alignment, this is center alignment, this is right alignment, and this one is justify alignment. Can you see this? Align the text to the left. Align the text to the center. Align the text to the right. Align the text to both the left or right margins, adding extra space between the words as necessary. This creates a clean look along the left and right side of the page. This is called justify alignment. So student, alignments are like this. There are several tools of tables we will discuss like this. Let's come back to the table. Here we also need the alignment. When we click on the table, automatically all the tools will come in front or in the upside of the window. All the tools that help us to enhance our table are appear in front of you. Here you can see, you can also change your these borders, pen color. You can change your pen color. It means you will write by which color. like this. This is a pen color where we can change the color of the lines. Here there are the theme colors that you can decide. Here the fill color like this, like I selected this, and now the fill color filled this cell with the yellow color. So this is the fill color option. Here are the margin. You can select all border, so all border will be selected for the all, like you selected whole, all border, all the borders will be appear there. Can you see this table in the form of all border form? So this is how there are the different ways where you can use the tools of your table. So student, here we learned about the different tools present in a table tools. Now one more thing I want to clear you. This is a row. Can you see this? This is a row. What do you mean by row? Row is an intersection of rows and column. Row and column, the intersection of row and column is called a cell. This is called a cell. This one is row. This one, the horizontal line is called a row, and the vertical column line is called a column. So this is what we learned about it. So today we learned about how to format, how to style your background by the picture, by the colors, by the different type of shadows of colors. We learned about how to insert a table. There are the two ways to insert a table: draw a table, or there are the options in inserting a table. Either you can draw a table or either you can insert a table. There are draw table option is also there. You can draw by your own also. And another thing is there, we learned about the different tools of the table. Today we learned about the alignment also. So student, for solving your worksheet, you should always watch the videos properly, because videos will help out you in practicals also. That's why I'm repeating many steps daily. Like from the starting of presentation chapters, I'm daily explaining you how to open a presentation. So these are the very simple steps you should learn, because I'm repeating it again and again. So you should remember these terms only when you will watch the video. So you should watch video properly, read your books properly, read your worksheet properly, write the answer in a neat and clean way, and this all will help you out in your any exam. Your exams are now over. I hope you all have done well in your exam. So thank you student. I will continue with my next video with next topic, like how to insert chart in a presentation. We can also insert chart. Can you see the option chart is here? So we will in our next video or in our next lecture, we will learn about how to insert a chart in a PowerPoint presentation and how we will use the chart. So thank you student. Keep watching the videos, stay safe, maintain social distancing, and keep doing your work. We will meet again with the next video.